Do you have questions on how to properly care for your pet? When is the right time to get your pet spayed or neutered? Or maybe you're looking for a place for your pet to stay while you go on vacation. Mapleview Animal Hospital. Dr. Bader from Mapleview Animal Hospital gives you great advice for your pets. Mapleview Animal Hospital on Panther Drive at the corner of Riley and 136th on Holland's north side. And on the web at mapleviewanimalhospital.net. Mapleview Animal Hospital. They love your pet like you do.
WHTC News Time is now 8:54, and it's something that I have never actually seen before live. I've always wanted to. I've seen competitions actually, I think on ESPN2 once they did this national competition, but it's ice sculptures. And we have this coming to Holland actually Friday and Saturday of this week in downtown Holland, Friday at 6 to 9. And Saturday from 12:30 to 4:30. This is the ice sculpting competition. And joining us this morning is the marketing coordinator of Holland, Cara de Alvare, and we're talking about carving up ice. And some of them even bring chainsaws, I heard. I've never seen it, but do they actually have chainsaws for this?
They do, yeah. They start with a 300-pound block of ice, and then they've got to get it down to a sculpture. So they start with chainsaws to sort of form the basic shape, and then they'll start using hand tools like chisels, and they use hot irons to piece two separate blocks of ice together. And then at the end, I think the coolest part is they take blow torches to sort of melt all the snow and ice chips off of it, so you get a really sparkling, glistening work of art. So really cool to see.
I was, we were joking with Gary before we went on the air at how the past couple of years it's been pretty warm. You may actually have, with an asterisk, good weather for this competition because it's freezing outside.
I know. I think we might be the only people in Holland that are excited about the cold and snow. Last year, I think it was 10 degrees the week before the competition, and then that weekend it warmed up to 40, which just makes it really difficult to carve ice. The pieces melt rather quickly and they don't stay. So with weather like this, we might have the sculptures on display for a whole week after the event, which is really cool.
Now, you were explaining to me off the air that you guys bring college competitors, and all of them are from Ohio this year that are coming up, and or is that the professionals?
The pros are from Ohio,
okay.
Yeah. The students are coming from schools, a lot of them from schools on the east side of the state, the Art Institute of Michigan and Novi, Oakland Community College, Macomb Community College, and then we even have a team that travels all the way from New York to compete. Wow. So weather permitting, hopefully they'll be there.
So 2 days, again, Friday 6 to 9 downtown 8th Street between River and College, and also Saturday from 12:30 to 4:30. And you said this is the first year that you actually have pros coming. They're not competing, obviously, with the college kids, but you have pros. Are they both going to be sculpting both days?
They do, yeah. The pros will be sculpting alongside the college students on Friday. It's actually from 6 to 8 on Friday. And then on Saturday, the pros will start carving at 10. Typically, we don't have the college students start till 12:30, so we're excited to get some carvers down there in the morning. So, yeah, it's great to see the pros alongside the college students, and their pieces will be a little bit bigger, a little more intricate. So it's a nice addition to the event.
Ice sculpting is one of those things that I find fascinating because the best I can do is like those formed blocks that you put in the freezer. You come up with like a Michigan Block M or those S for Michigan State. That's the best I can do with a block of ice. But we're talking about the ice sculpting competition that's downtown Holland Friday and Saturday. Cara de Alvare joins us this morning, the marketing coordinator with Holland. What about what are some of the things that these people do? I would imagine some of the stuff is just amazing. What are the stuff that you remember from last year?
Yeah, you get we'll see a lot of like birds and eagles. We've had penguins skiing. We've had Snoopy on his little house, fish. Really a wide variety of sculptures. So people really love the ones that are based on cartoons and that they recognize. We even have some of our downtown Holland businesses have commissioned sculptures. So Cranes in the City and Apothecary will have sculptures outside their business. And then our sponsor of the event is Crown Motors with West Michigan Honda, and they will have a big minivan sculpture outside of Alpenrose Restaurant that you can come and put your face through the windshield and take your photo. So there's a big interactive component too.
This van, is it a block of ice?
It's actually made out of, I think, 8 blocks of ice carved.
Holy cow.
So they'll start, some of that carving will be done in Ohio, and then they'll truck it here and sort of put the finishing touches on it. So it'll be a rather large piece.
Wow, that's incredible. A giant car out of ice. That's something I got to see. But the ice sculpting competition, Friday, Saturday, downtown, 6 to 9 on Friday, and again, Saturday afternoon from 12:30 to 4:30. And again, perfect weather for it. You've got 16 and 17 degrees both days. That's going to be the only time I'll ever say that that's perfect for anything.
I know, it's perfect. I don't know, as a staff, we're kind of dreading being outside that whole time, but the carvers are used to it. Sometimes they get so warm doing the carving that it'll be, 10 degrees out, and they'll just be wearing sweatshirts because they've worked up such a sweat carving. So they're used to it. And it's, downtown Holland has snow melt. We've got lots of coffee shops to warm up in, so people should just bundle up and head on down.
Absolutely. Kara de Alvare, she's the marketing coordinator of Holland, talking about the ice sculptures. Thank you, Kara, so much. I appreciate the time.
Yeah, thanks for having me.